The Bitcoin ETF is finally here. What's happening to it and which actually should you look at investing in? Let's dive straight into it. Hi everyone, this is Pete here. Welcome back. So we just had the monumental news that the SEC in the US finally approved the official Bitcoin ETF for the US market. Okay, so for those of you who follow me on my Telegram channel, right, this was the first thing that I sent out this morning. Right? Okay, so this was the first thing that I sent out this morning to talk about the Bitcoin ETF that's being approved. So currently, there are actually 11 firms that's being approved, right? So there's ARK Invest and 21 shares, there's Bitwise, BlackRock, Fidelity, alright, so on and so forth. And their ETF can trade as soon as tomorrow, right? So in this video, I want to go through which one should you look at. And I can tell you, it's a very simple way. Basically, I want to look at the fees over here. So based on the publication, right, you can see the cheapest ETF for Bitcoin currently belongs to a few of them. One is Bitwise, the other one is Valkyrie, right, Invesco Galaxy, and Wisdom Tree. Now the lowest here for Bitwise is actually 0.2%. But take note, as they come to launch day, they might change the fee to make it more competitive. For example, over here, Fidelity is already planning to lower their fees from the original 0.39 to 0.25%. So this is all great news for all of us. And to retaliate, right, BlackRock actually say that they will drop the sponsor fee for their ETF, right, from 0.3 to 0.25, and also have a temporary discount, okay, for all first 5 billion assets for the first 12 months to be just a minuscule 0.12%. Now, this is really good because this is almost like a standard S&P 500 ETF already. Okay, and in response to that, right, ARK Invest and 21 shares also cut their fees to 0.21 and they will maintain zero fees. Wow, okay, for the first 9 months or up to the first billion in asset. So over here, why am I just focused on the fees and not focus on the holding that they are having, right? It's very simple because these are ETF and they are only allowed to hold the spot Bitcoin in their holding. So they're not allowed to hold any derivatives or any other ways of arriving at the value of the Bitcoin, right? So there is no need to compare the things that they hold. It is just like you don't need to compare what is being held across the various S&P 500 ETF. They are 99% the same, maybe just a one little difference in terms of tracking error. So the main impact here will be the fees, or what we call the expense ratio over here. And right now it seems like Bitwise will be the cheapest, but it remains to be seen as it starts to launch, right? What each of the competitor might do is to start to lower their fees to attract more and more inflow, right? I do expect a huge amount of inflow into Bitcoin in the first few trading days, and then later on it will stabilize. Now, how will this affect Bitcoin prices? Now, I don't want to be too speculative here, but I think with the ease right now, right, that people can just buy Bitcoin through an ETF instead of opening a separate crypto brokerage or exchange account, right, it will really allow much more interest. On top of that, with the fact that now Bitcoin is on an ETF, a lot of the institutional money, right, managed funds that previously could not invest in Bitcoin, now they are actually able to do that because they are actually allowed to buy ETF. So this will really open up Bitcoin to a huge influx, right, of not just retail money that comes in because now it's easier to buy, but also institutional money, the smart money, right, because now they are allowed to buy. So I'll continue to watch this developing situation and see how it will improve the Bitcoin prices. But once again, like I said before in my previous video, this year 2024, I think Bitcoin, Ethereum is going to have a really good chance of outperforming quite a few of the normal asset classes, right? Simply because of this huge liquidity and improved regulatory environment. So what do you think about this event? Do you think this is going to bring Bitcoin prices? And maybe just for fun, put down in the comments, right, what do you think will be the Bitcoin prices by end of the year as well? Alright, so that's all I have, right? If you like content over here, do like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!